You're now tuned into OldHeadTV. Put some pressure on that like button and that subscribe button. And don't forget to turn your notifications on.
Hey yo, what it is, YouTube world? It's OldHeadTV, and I'm back in the building. I'm back with another banger for my 2K family, and today we're gonna talk about the coldest isolation scorer to ever lace him up. A man who made the game slow down to his pace. You could throw two defenders at him, it didn't matter. He's gonna dribble, jab, hesitate, step back, and splash right in your face. And y'all already know who I'm talking about, ISO Joe Johnson. But before we get started, be sure to hit that like button, the hype button, subscribe to the channel if you aren't already. Also, be sure to turn on your notifications so when I upload something, whether it's a new build, a new jump shot, or some gameplay, you'll be plugged in. But like I was saying, standing at 6'7", built like a tank with a handle like a guard, Joe Johnson was a 3-level menace. He bodied smaller guards in the post, spin fade like Kobe, and hit you with that calm, smooth pull-up jumper like it was practice. That mid-range game, money. Step back three, deadly. That composure in the clutch, ice cold. He wasn't flashy, he was surgical. One-on-one, ISO Joe would pick you apart piece by piece. He could pass, run the pick and roll, and lock in defensively when it mattered. A real veteran bucket getter that aged like fine wine. So without further delay, let's get into the build. Now for the position, we're gonna go with small forward. The height will be 6'7", the weight will be 240 pounds, wingspan will be 6'8". Now let's get into the attributes. Now, ISO Joe Johnson wasn't known for skying over defenders or dunking in traffic. He was a craft finisher, not a power finisher. When he attacked the lane, he slowed the pace, absorbed contact, and finished with either hand. He relied heavily on footwork, pivots, spins, and jab steps to get clean looks. So for the close shot, we're gonna take that to an 84, and for the driving layup, we're gonna take that to an 85, and that's gonna get you all the tools you need to be a crafty finisher with badges like float game, paint prodigy, layup mixmaster, and physical finisher. All silver tier badges, but with the amount of cap breakers in tier +1 and +2, you could change that to gold or Hall of Fame. And for the drive and dunk, we're gonna take that to a 75. Now, if you know basketball, you know how much Joe Johnson loved hunting for mismatches. Standing at 6'7", 240 pounds, he was too strong for guards and too skilled for forwards. Anytime a smaller defender switched on to him, Joe went straight to the mid or low block. And in order to do that, we're going to take the post control to an 84, and this will add more versatility to your game with badges like Post Up Poet and Post Powerhouse. Silver at the moment, but if you add 1 cap breaker to your strength and 2 to your post control, those 2 badges will turn to gold. So you'll have the ability to play within the post, whether it's backing defenders down with drop steps or shooting post fades. And speaking of post fades, you will also have Hall of Fame post fade phenom, because we're taking a mid-range shot to a 90, and you can max this out to a 96, and that will put all of your shooting badges at Hall of Fame, and that's if you choose to do so. But also, we're gonna take that 3 ball to a 90, which will get you limitless range on silver, and unlocks Chef and 3-point architect takeover. And for the free throw, we're gonna take that to a 73. Now let's get into the playmaking. Joe's best playmaking weapon wasn't a flashy pass, it was his composure. He never got sped up. No matter the trap, double, or closeout, Joe stayed poised. Whether defenders collapsed, he'd calmly pivot or pull the ball out, then hit the open man. So for the pass accuracy, we're gonna take that to a 76. Also, ISO Joe had one of the cleanest, most efficient handles for a forward. So for the ball handle, we're gonna take that to a 87, and the speed with ball will be a 75. Now let's get into the defense. Joe Johnson had the ideal body type for wing defense. He could hold his ground against power wings and big guards. His strength let him absorb contact and stay balanced in the post. Smaller players couldn't bully him, so for the interior defense, we're going to take that to a 60. Perimeter defense will be a 82. The block will be a 76. And for the rebounding, your offensive rebound will be a 50. Defensive rebound will be a 60. Now we're gonna get into the physicals. Okay, for your speed, we're gonna take that to an 85. With that 90 mid-range and that 93 ball, you'll be moving without the ball more often than not. hopefully in a structured offense, unlike random rec, where it's 5 players on offense and only 1 person has the ball, but 4 players are cutting at the same time. That shit drives me crazy. And you need to be fast, assuming you will be coming off screens and picks. Your agility will be at 80, strength will be at 85. And don't forget to add that extra point, that cap breaker, so you could get your post-up poet and post powerhouse on gold. And the vertical will be a 60. Now let's get into the takeovers. And here are the available takeovers, and honestly, it's no contest. Deep Bomber Takeover to me is the most overpowered takeover in the game. You can shoot from anywhere on the floor with your 3-ball reach and 95 at a level 5. And we're gonna get to the cap breakers real quick. All right, so for starters, I would put 2 cap breakers on my post control and 1 on my strength, just to unlock gold post up poet and post powerhouse like I was saying earlier. The build specialization, I would pick shooting, and that gives you 2 cap breakers. So you can put those 2 cap breakers on your mid-range, but me, I would sit it at a 92 until I get the rest of my cap breakers to fill everything out. Now, for those of you who have more cap breakers remaining than me, I would definitely take 3, and I would put that on my defense so I could get Silver Challenger and pick Dodger, and just take it from there. But that's just me. You could literally do this the way you want to. I know some of you want contact dunks. I mean, you could get that, but it's gonna take a lot of cap breakers, and I'm seeing people that already have like 9 cap breakers and 10 cap breakers. But for those of you who don't, this is exactly where I would start off at. Right, so I'm gonna hit the finish button so we can see that final product. And there you have it, shades of ISO Joe Johnson, Michael Redd, and Wally Zerbiak. And this build comes out as an ankle-breaking bully. And if you know ISO Joe, you know this is the perfect archetype name for an ISO Joe build. But before we get up out of here, I do have a new jump shot for my 2K family. Alright, so the lower base will be Kevin Durant, upper release 1 will be Larry Bird, upper release 2 will be Nickeil Alexander-Walker, and the visual cue will always be release. Release speed is what it is. Animation blending will be 19% Larry Bird, 81% Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And this is a very easy to time jump shot. As soon as you see him palm the ball, pull back before he releases the shot, that's when you let the X button go. It's very easy to time, very effective for high mid-range and 3 balls, specifically in the 90s. It's perfect. Before your defender even has a chance of knowing what's going on and picks up on you, the ball is going to already be in the air. But yo, that's it for me, OldHeadTV. Be sure to hit the like button, the hype button, subscribe to the channel if you aren't already, and talk to me in the comments. Let me know what you think of the build and what builds you would like to see on the channel in the future, and I'll be sure to get to it. Until next time, peace.